Welcome everyone, my name is Jared. Today we're talking about three-legged dog. Three-legged dog is another foundational pose you'll see throughout a yoga class or for your own yoga practice. You'll typically transition in a three-legged dog from a downward facing dog or downward dog. We'll move through a few examples of three-legged dog and how you might reach it, and also some poses you may encounter afterwards as well. So starting from a tabletop, moving into a downward dog, lifting hips up and back. And then working towards feeling really comfortable here. And then working towards maintaining strong engagement with your hands. And then it might look like an inhale, three-legged dog. Extend your right foot high towards the sky. And then maybe an exhale, return to downward dog. Then maybe inhale, extend your left foot high towards the sky. And exhale, downward dog. There's a few poses you can transition into from a three-legged dog. So for example, moving into that downward dog again. And then inhale, three-legged dog, extend your left foot up high. And then exhale, knee to nose. And inhale, three-legged dog. And then maybe an exhale, low lunge, left foot to left thumb. You can also transition into a three-legged dog from a low lunge as well. So again, it would be that strong hands pressing into the mat. And then it would be an inhale, three-legged dog, extending left foot up high. And then maybe an exhale, returning to that downward dog. During three-legged dog, working towards neutral hips, keeping your hips square with the mat. So for example, it might be exhale, downward dog, and then inhale, three-legged dog, and then maybe dialing your right hip down slightly to keep it square with the mat. There's also a variation where you might see an open hip, opening your hip towards the side, maybe finding some movement, and then returning to that three-legged dog, and then maybe downward dog. Three-legged dog is one of those great foundational poses you can maybe include with a downward dog. So maybe if you're practicing on a downward dog, maybe just practicing that three-legged dog, practicing lifting your leg up high, and then exhale, returning to that downward dog. Again, always trying to also focus on your breath, keeping your breath flowing. Thanks y'all for your time. Take care.